Hey there, Tony Stewart, blessed brother here, and
Angie Stewart, blessed sister here.
we are so excited to be with you once again, continuing this series of Napoleon Hill's Laws of Success. And I think you'll like the title that we gave this thing. What's the title?
The title is The Gomer Pyle Way to Success.
The Gomer Pyle Way to Success.
Shazam!
And the reason why we call it the Gomer Pyle Way to Success is that if you ever watch Gomer Pyle, it was always so funny because Sergeant Carter would always be riding him, and when it came to going into town and spending time with the ladies and stuff, they would gravitate towards Gomer because he had something that Sergeant Carter didn't have. Sergeant Carter tried to be, he tried to be smooth with the ladies and so forth. He cracked corny jokes and then laugh at them. He's like, "Hey, baby, come on over here. I want to spend some time with you." But he could never get to ladies the way Gomer Pyle could because he had this one thing that separated him from so many other people. Let's talk about what that is.
A pleasing personality.
A pleasing personality. Read what Napoleon Hill has to say about that.
My pleasure. Pleasing personality. A pleasing personality is the aggregate of all agreeable, gratifying, and likable qualities of any one individual. Believe in yourself, first and foremost. What you believe yourself to be, you are. The attitudes you transmit to others will tell more about yourself than the words you say or how you look. Enthusiasm comes from within.
Yeah.
It is a positive mental attitude, otherwise known as PMA characteristic. You can generate enthusiasm by your thoughts, feelings, and emotions. It is essential that you develop a pleasing personality, pleasing to yourself and others.
And it's amazing how many people don't seem to understand that very simple thing. It's like they're allergic to money. Because if you have a pleasing personality, it'll open doors for you. It's definitely done so in my life. It's been a blessing to me. Something I was raised with. But I tell you what, it's not. Common sense is not so common. In fact, there's a book that I highly recommend. It's an old classic book. You may think it's a cliche title, but I'm telling you, this book will help you in developing a pleasing personality. And that book is called How to Win Friends and Influence People.
Great book.
Dale Carnegie. That's a book. There's a gentleman by the name of Jim Flora. He was a multimillionaire, someone I met early on in my life who was really a mentor to me. And what he told me was that his personality was such that he read that book 10 times. This is all because before he became a millionaire. He read that book 10 times. And then every year he would go back and read it again and read it again. And you would never know from talking with this guy that he had any issues in the personality department because he worked on it. He worked on it, and it made a huge difference in his life. He became a multimillionaire, and I was blessed to be able to cross paths with this gentleman. And to this day, he's someone I look back to as one of the people who really helped me move forward in my life. So here's to you, Jim Flora. Anyway, honey, there's always a scriptural basis for what we're talking about. What do you got for us today?
Well, I get your reference, honey, because I have experienced it in my life. That book is such a great book, How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie.
Yeah.
And I tell you, you've got to dig into that book. It is such a wealth of knowledge and a nugget. And it's more than what you might be thinking about just for the title's sake. But it's so many good nuggets in there. It actually reminds me of a character in the Bible. The man's name is Joseph.
Yeah.
And you have to think about that. I'm sure you've read the stories about Joseph, how that he gained favor and because God blessed him. But he had such a pleasing personality that though they beat him, threw him in jail, did all kinds of things to him, there isn't anything in the Bible that talks about him having a negative, bad attitude or, going off on someone or fighting back. And it's because God had blessed him and he had such a great positive attitude that he gained so much favor that Potiphar gave him control and charge over everything. And then you also know that the outcome of his life is that he went to the king's palace. Back then, of course, in that area it's called, he's the Pharaoh. But even the Pharaoh, he found such great favor with Pharaoh. And it's because of his attitude was so positive.
Yeah.
And that positive mental attitude makes such a difference.
Yeah, that's awesome. I think about that, and it's we go back to Gomer Pyle because I used him for example. And in so many situations, people would try to take advantage of him. They would dog him out. They'd say bad things about him. But he came, and he always had that humble humility, that smile, and things worked out for him. He got favor with so many people, and it was really based on that personality of his. So I think that's a great topic for today. It's something that, again, that you can take this and you can make it part of your personality, make it part of your life. And I'm telling you, it is a key to success. So before we let you go, I want to share something with you because anything that you want to share on that topic before I kind of wrap it up?
No, I think that's it, honey.
Okay, cool. So I want to share this with you. One of the things that can make such a difference in your life is creating an environment of success. Mm-hmm. Creating an environment of success. One of the things that we've seen that people have done with this PDF that we've been offering is that you could actually take that and put it on your bathroom mirror. You can actually frame it. But imagine having around you these laws of success so that as you go through your day, you're constantly reminded of how these principles can be used to get you to where you want to go. Well, I'm telling you that if you send me a message, I will send you that PDF, and you will be able to have that printed out and in color and put it up. Frame it if you want to, and put it around your house. I'll tell you what, pictures of old Uncle Jed the drunk is not going to do you any good on the wall, but a picture of a success principle that you can read and look at and be reminded of as you go through your day, that will make a difference in your life. So go ahead, send me a message. I will send you that PDF, and I'm telling you, have a great day. Don't forget, send me a message, and I'll send you the PDF. Bye-bye now.
God bless.